I have a total of 15 Christmas red lipsticks to go through. If you're curious for swatches and suggestions, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. I thought I would do something really fun today. Today happens to be my 200th video here on YouTube, and I thought I would have a little fun. And I did not too long ago my Sephora Holiday Haul, and in that holiday haul was the Give Me More lip favorites for 2018. And one of the lipsticks in that collection of 14 lipsticks, if you want to see that video, I will link it in the cards. One of the lipsticks was this one. And this one is a lipstick that I had been wanting to try for a long time, but when a lipstick is in the $40 range, you kind of hem and haw. Well, the kit contained this one. It is the Rouge Tatouage by YSL, or Yves Saint Laurent, and it is of course in the color 1. This is a lipstick that to me personifies the Christmas look. And so I was very happy to have a chance to try it. This is the second time I wear it within a week, so obviously I like it. It is very light on the lips. It has great staying power, and I'm really impressed with it so far. It goes on very liquidy, but it sets after a minute or two, and then you're good to go. And as a person who has lipstick that tends to travel around on her face, I really appreciate this formula. So I thought, well, I have this discovery, I'm really happy with it. Why wouldn't I do a video showing all the reds, and I mean Christmas reds. I really kept it very narrow, where if you were wearing it around the holidays, people would know you're wearing that color because it is a holiday color. And whether you celebrate Christmas or any other type of celebration, this time of year tends to be a time where people get together, regardless of religion or creed. And so these types of colors are de rigueur. So I thought I would go through all my collection, grab everything that was in this color range, and show you different finishes and do swatches to help you, if you don't have that perfect Christmas red, to find something that might suit you. Of course, my collection is not extensive. I am sure you will also have some suggestions down in the comments. I would encourage you to leave your favorite Christmas red in the comments below, just to help us all out. So let's get into swatching. So first off, I've got this one. I will swatch it, although I think you get a really good idea of what it looks like. It is the Tatouage Couture, again in 01. And I will just swatch right here. Okay, so here is the YSL Tatouage. It's still drying down, but you can see the color is very true to what the lip color is. It tends to be, it's very liquidy, but it's very pigmented. So it covers the underlying lip color really well. Now, of course, if you have a deeper skin tone, you can let me know if that's still the case for you. I was just impressed with how opaque the very thin formula seemed to be, at least on my lips. Next, I think I'm going to bring out the Sephora red, and the Sephora is the 01 from Sephora as well. It is a liquid lipstick, just like the YSL. It's a tiny bit thicker, but very similar. It's a blue undertone red, whereas the YSL is more of an orange undertone red. You'll see the difference side by side. This one's getting liquidy. Like, maybe I need to shake it. But it's very flattering. Oh, there we go. It's very flattering on the lips as well. I said in the last video I was wearing this color in that I don't see this color not being flattering on most people. So these two, I would argue, very flattering on most people, but I would say probably this one would be more flattering on more people just because of the orangey undertone of the YSL. Third little mini liquid lipstick. This one is the Givenchy 400. Looks like this. This was in a kit last year, if I'm not mistaken. This one also seems to be more of an orangey undertone. Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Okay. So these three are all very similar. I wore the Givenchy just a couple weeks ago, and I was again very impressed with that formula as well. All three of these are really nice dry down formulas. If anything, I think the Sephora is maybe the most drying of the three, but only mildly. I think they're all three really, really great choices. I think we'll keep on with the liquid lipsticks and then move on to bullets and other types. This one was also in the kit this year. It is the Kat Von D, and the name is Outlaw. I should remember, it's a really good name. And I will swatch this one. Now this one is a little bit thicker than the other ones. The other ones are quite liquidy. And this one is a blue undertone red. So that's the one right here. So you'll see they're somewhat similar. And I would say that, yeah, this formula from Kat Von D is thicker than the other three. And the Givenchy seems to bleed a little bit. I'm seeing it go into the fine lines on my hand. And the other three really aren't doing that. The best so far is the YSL though. I'm letting the Kat Von D dry a little bit because I can't really make a determination yet as to whether it does that as well. Next up is the Stila. And this one is the color Beso. I find I like Stila liquid lipsticks. I do find them a little drying, but they do have beautiful colors. Now, I'm guessing this was from a kit last year, but I don't remember which one. This is the Stila. And you can see the other one's drying down quite a bit here. All very pretty colors. Again, I do find this one a little bit drying. And we have one now, very red, but with gold glitter, and it is called Trap Queen by Urban Decay, Vice Liquid Lipstick. And the gold shimmer really makes it quite a holiday color as well. I do like the very micro shimmer / glitter that Urban Decay puts in some of their lipsticks. I'm a big fan of Urban Decay Vice Liquid lipsticks, even though, like Stila, they are quite drying, so there it is. I don't know if you're being able to pick up the glitter / gold shimmer that is in there. It's very subtle, but it is there, and as your lipstick wears, you see a little bit more, and it's not in a bad way. It's kind of in a nice way. Anyway, I like it. It's a bit darker than the other ones, but still very bright red. Next up is one I just got. If you saw, I think the second part of the Sephora haul, I had this little guy, actually two of them, but obviously I socked the other one away. And this is called Man Eater. I love the name. And it's a metallic red, but still very much Christmassy red. Hopefully the metallic's going to show up. I found when I did the swatch just a couple days ago that the metallic showed up in person, but really didn't show up on camera. But there it is right here. It shows up more on camera when it's wet, but then when it dries down, the metallicized nature of it really doesn't show as much. And this one as well dries down quite a bit. It's part of the Always On line, and as you'll see, I have quite a few of them. It is my favorite liquid lipstick. I'm a very big fan of the Vice for the colors, and for Smashbox, yeah, the colors, but more so the feel of the lipstick once it's dried down. I really like it. Okay, I think that I am done with the liquid lipsticks. How about we go through bullets next? I have, looks like 5 bullets to go through. Let's start off with Bite Beauty. This one is in Tannin. It is one of the colors in their 4 lipstick holiday set this year. If you look at holiday recommendations, you will have seen that I put that set into the recommendations. This is a blue undertone red, and it's very nice. Now it doesn't dry down, so you want to be careful with it. Probably use a liner, but it's a very pretty color. And it looks like this right here. Again, all these colors are really nice, right? It's a bit darker. It makes me think a little bit more of the last one I swatched over here. Trap Queen, I think it was, yeah. Yeah, it looks very close to Trap Queen when I look at it myself. Very close to Trap Queen. Next up, we have a Makeup Forever. This is the M401. Very, very red. And let's look at this one. And I find the Makeup Forever lipsticks, just like the Bite Beauty lipsticks, are very comfortable. So there is the Makeup Forever M401. Very nice color. Next up, we'll go into Urban Decay. And the first one I have here is a comfort matte called Love Drunk. And it's a mini that I got out of this little kit. Was available for sometime, I think, in the summer. I got it not that long ago, I don't think. I think I got it in the summer. So maybe it was a spring collection, I'm not sure. Anyway, here's what it looks like. So very nice deep red, but still very Christmassy color. Oh, I think I'm going on the edge here. I swatched it earlier and I thought it was pretty Christmassy, but compared to the other ones, it has more of a plummy look. So this one's borderline, guys, but I'll show you anyway. I don't know, my thoughts were a little bit odd earlier. Here it is. So it is, but it isn't, right? It's just on the edge. And there's another one that I was swatching earlier that I don't think made the cut, and it was pretty similar to that. But I'm on the fence as far as whether that's a Christmas color or not. Well, we'll just move on. Another one that I thought was really Christmassy, if you look at part 2 of my shopper's haul, this is a Lancôme called Red Stiletto. It is a cream bullet lipstick. Looks like this. And let's swatch that one. Like it is red. Really nice red. Very slippery red though. I don't know that it dries down all that much, so a liner would be a very good idea with this one. Here it is right there. Blue undertone red, no question. Like all of these are beautiful, aren't they? Makes me think that I might have just a few too many red lipsticks. The next one here is 714, a Mega Matte by Urban Decay. This one is legendary. I don't have to convince you of that. It has been around for a long time. And let me swatch that. I was so excited when I got this. I got this as a perk from Urban Decay. And I was so excited to get that lipstick. And it is beautiful. It's beautiful. I've only worn it a couple times, but the couple times I did, I was just really, really happy. So here is 714. And it dries down, like, no question. It dries down to a matte, no question. Okay, so we have 12 done. And now we have 3 more. They are not liquid lipsticks or bullets. This one is a legendary liquid metal, I think it's called. Let me just get the name off one of the full-size bottles here. So I've got the equivalent in a larger size, but it's got the name underneath. Okay, so this is called Crimson Chrome, and it is called the Be Legendary Liquid Metal Collection. Now the thing with these is they do not dry down. They tend to move around. I think that they are not a bad idea as a topper over part of your lip with a matching liquid lipstick. So I found that when I tried to wear it on its own that it would travel too much. When it got to the last quarter, like on the edge of the mouth, it just went all over. I love the color, I love the effect, but on its own it can be a little messy. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Again, it does not dry down. And if I were to try to pair it with something, I actually think I would either pair it with 714 by Urban Decay, because it would be a little tiny bit darker toward the outside of the mouth, but so it would contrast and bring the middle of your lip a little bit forward. Or if you want a very close match, that one over the Man-Eater from the Always On Man-Eater from Smashbox as well. Also with the Kat Von D Outlaw, it would work with that as well. Yeah, so Kat Von D Outlaw, the Always On Man-Eater, or the 714 15. Yep, those would be the 4 that I think this would go best with. It's hard to remember of what each one of them were, but at least for me, you probably have it down pat. All right, I have 2 crayons to go over. One of them is the Maybelline 520 and the other one is the Maybelline 510. So let's go with the 510 first. The 510 is a little bit darker, but they both passed in my book as far as a Christmas color. Okay, I'll just swatch both side by side. So 510 and 520. Okay, here's the 510 right here. And here's the 520. Somehow I would think the 520 would be the darker one, but that's not the case. Yeah, and these don't dry down either, but they are crayon. They're a creamy crayon, but they're crayons. So unless you have very, very fine lines around your lips, you should be okay. Meaning that they tend to attract the color up and out of your lips. I have worn these colors before. There's even a bright fuchsia that I've worn in the same formula, and I haven't had trouble. And sometimes lipstick does run on me, so they're not too bad. So 15 red lipsticks. I'm very happy to have gone through those. I hope you found this useful. I want to do a couple of honorary mentions as well for things that are not lipsticks. I want to talk about 2 recently discovered nail polishes that I'm really liking. I wanted some red nail polish for Christmas as well. I have a tiny collection of nail polishes, and so I thought I would show you what I have on today. So I have a Sephora set of nail polishes. Now I did have some bubbling on it, so it's not a perfect manicure today, but I do like the color. And this is what I have on today, these cute little eggs from Sephora. They're $6 Canadian each. And this one is Gold Fever, really pretty. And then this one is Save the Date. And a really nice orangey undertone red. What you do is you take the cap off, and that's your little nail polish. And they're 5 mil. They're not very big, but I think that for colors that you're not going to be wearing all the time, I think that they're a great size and they're not overwhelming. Sometimes we get a big bottle of nail polish in a specific unusual color and you're like, well, when am I ever going to finish this? For $6, hope I didn't say 5, it's $6 Canadian for each of these. I thought that they were a reasonable price. And if you are able to take advantage of some discounts right now at Sephora, then that's great. I have another color for Christmas. I'm keeping it to Christmas type colors. And I have the silver as well. And I think that putting a silver or gold on the ring finger looks kind of nice and very festive. So I thought I would mention those. And one I'm really excited to try is the Deborah Lippmann. I just received this set of 6. I'm not blinding you. 6 nail colors. I'll just open the box here. And I think it was $29 for all 6. So if you do the math, it's less than $5 per color. And a lot of them have a complementary color. So there's a straight red, and then there's a metallicized red, and then there's kind of a straight burgundy and a metallicized burgundy on the end. And I just thought that they looked really nice, and you know, one that's a real metallic and a couple that have some shimmer in them really make for good color options again for this time of year. So yeah, I hope this video was useful to you in some way, or at least maybe inspiring for you as we get closer to the holiday season. If you are curious what is on my eye, I am wearing the Naked Heat today, and everything that I'm wearing as makeup on my face will be in the description box below. As well, I will also include a list of all the lipsticks in the order I swatched them, also in the description box below. I wish you much luck as you prepare for the upcoming holiday season. I thank you for your time today. I appreciate it very much. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.